welcome back, guys. Welcome back to my channel. Welcome back to my channel. This is YUFC TV. This is your boy YUFC. Um, yeah, this is a post-match reaction to the game that just ended the Europa League. Man United versus Sevilla. Man United at home against Sevilla. They're all nemesis in the Europa League. We have all nemesis in Europe. This is going way back to in the Champions League, the famous quotes by one Jose Mourinho, a special one where he said football heritage. That speech came after Sevilla knocked us out in the Champions League. Then we also know the situation that happened against Sevilla in the semifinal when they knocked out Man United again in the seventh after we completely battered them. I think our midfield three, Fred, Bruno, and Pogba had an unbelievable game, but we just couldn't score, and they scored 2 goals, and we got knocked out. And here we are again, where Man United was very, very comfortable. 2-0, cruising. Could have went for the jugular. Could have been 3. Could have been 4. Should have been 3. Should have been 4. Then all of a sudden, somehow, some way, we're in a situation where Varane might be injured. Rashford is injured. We all know that. And Martinez looks like he picked up a terrible, terrible injury. I don't know what exactly the injury is. Someone on Twitter told me that some reports saying that it might be an ACL. For me, he grabbed his Achilles, so I assumed it was his Achilles because he grabbed literally his ankle, his ankle. So I don't think it's anything to do with his knees. But yeah, we're in a situation where we scored 2 goals. Sabisco scored 2 goals, was on for a hat trick. Somehow, some way, we ended up conceding 2 own goals, and now we're going back to Sevilla with a 2-2 draw, and I don't know how. And joining me right now is my boy Ibs. Bro, how did this happen?
Yo, what's up, man? What's up?
What's up, bro? How did this happen?
Yo, my head is hot. My head
Bro,
is hot. It's Ramadan. I had a chill day. That game annoys me, man. That game annoys me.
again,
Typical.
Sevilla again. It doesn't matter how good Sevilla are. For whatever reason, when we play against Sevilla, why does this keep happening?
Yeah, but yeah, said I don't think it's Sevilla. I think it's this team. Like we keep making these stupid. Like we play good for the first half. We're comfortable. And the second half, we're playing as if we're winning 6-0. We're just relaxing. We're not running. We're just chilling. Like, I don't understand this. Every time this happens, I've seen this happen multiple times, and I'm noticing it's these certain players. Like, listen, I'm sorry. I know it's Malassia's first season, and but yeah, he's looking he's looking garbage, man. He's looking garbage. Malassia, he's looking garbage. But
But
wait,
but
this
but,
is what
but,
I mean. Like.
but
Yeah,
my
that's it. Have
question
you got
is,
like an issue where we can't finish our chances? Like we just relax. We don't
no,
want to score.
Ibs, I
You know,
don't
City,
understand.
they'll go 5-6. Liverpool, they'll go 5-6-7.
I don't.
Us
That's what I
2-0,
don't.
we're comfortable.
I don't understand. I don't understand why we don't. Why I don't understand. I generally do not understand that. Bro, I don't understand. You see better teams than us. Bro, Manchester City will put this team to the sword.
Yeah,
They look, it's all about the atmosphere of the game. You look at the energy of the game. If the game was like today, Manchester City, they score 1, they score 2, no, they keep going. They score 3, they score 4.
yeah, they keep
Like,
going.
they
Yeah,
continue. So what ends up happening is you break Sevilla. Sevilla has had a terrible, terrible, terrible season. They have been in the bottom 3. They still could be relegated. They're only 5 points off relegation. They have been horrendous. They haven't won. They haven't. I don't think they've won a game away from Europe in 11 consecutive away trips. They have been
yeah,
horrendous. They have been awful. This awful, absolutely awful this season. And I don't understand. I just simply don't understand is this United team. What is about this United team that wants to be so comfortable in the game, where they just take their foot off the gas? You can see it in the game. Sevilla, when we scored the first two goals, Sevilla was gone. Their confidence
Yeah,
was gone. Their head was gone. And you could see in their face, they're like, man, this is going to be long. But what Man
yeah,
United did, we took the foot off the gas. We kept moving
yeah,
the ball away to them. They start gaining in confidence. They got to start gaining confidence and gaining the confidence and gaining the confidence. And again, we're up 2-0. I
yeah.
understand Martial. I understand Martial just got back, but still, I don't understand. You take out Martial, you put out Veghorst. It doesn't work. Keep Martial
I
on
don't understand
at least
Weghorst,
till the
man.
80th minute. Take Martial off. Can Martial now play a 90 minute? I
I'm convinced Weghorst is not a striker, man. Like he was right in the 6 yard box. All
I
he had to do was
the,
pass it to Alanga, easy.
the quality of our team just went down when Alenga and Veghorst came on.
Yeah,
You take off Bruno Fernandes. Why? I don't
and
understand.
he's suspended for the next Europa game. Just play him.
Yeah, even if he gets a red card, it's still a suspension. Either way, he gets suspended 1 game. I
Yeah,
don't understand. I do not understand at all why you take off our captain and Bruno Fernandes. And I thought Bruno Fernandes had a fantastic game so far. I thought
yeah,
he was keep the players ticking and everything. Yeah, I don't think I'm sorry, I'm not fantastic, but I thought he had a good game. You bring on Ericsson, that's literally trying to give him. He doesn't have match fitness. It was obvious to
yeah,
see has zero impact in the game. You take out Alanga
yeah.
and you bring on no, you take out Sancho and you bring on Alanga to do what exactly?
To do what? That's what I don't understand. What's
I,
Elanga gonna
I
do?
don't get it. The quality of the team went out down so bad. I don't understand. I don't
At least if
understand.
you wanna, at least if you wanna keep the game at 2-0, just park the bus, put on defensive thread, put on some defensive players. But
Yeah,
I didn't understand.
yeah. I don't
You know one
understand.
thing, Ten Hag, his subs are very suspect, man. His subs, they're very
No,
suspect.
I,
Like I've,
I just I just can't believe a game where Man United was so comfortable, when Man United was so the better side. Sevilla had nothing, had no threat, had nothing going forward, has zero going forward. Somehow, some way. And this is what Man United do. If we don't kill off teams and we get pressure put on us, we lose. We have a what's called we lose our heads. We lose
but
concentration.
when was the last time we scored 5, 6 goals against the team?
I don't I don't understand. And the thing is, like, you're not gonna score any goals if you have Veghorst on the team. If you have regular, I don't. You could have if you're gonna take out Martial. If you're gonna take off Martial, then if you're gonna bring out Alanga, you could have at least put Alanga down the middle. You could have played Sancho on the
Yeah,
left, Anthony on the right. I know it's not good, but at least Alanga is gonna stretch the team or stuff like that. What did Vegas
I
do?
know. And yeah, said to make matters worse, Lissandro's injury looks bad, man.
No, I mean, Keeman just said here. I don't know how it's an ACL.
No,
I
it looks Achilles. It looks
I thought it was
Achilles.
an Achilles. Yeah, so they're saying
Yeah.
it's ACL, but then ACL is knee. So if it was ACL, he would have grabbed his knee. He grabbed his
Yeah, but
ankle.
you can't say it's ACL. It's too soon to say that. It's too soon
No,
because
I know. No, I just feel like I don't understand how it was an ACL because ACL he would have grabbed his knee. For me,
yeah, yeah, it
what
would
ended up
look like
happening is when
Achilles. It
he
looked like
turned
Achilles.
and he grabbed his ankle. So
Yeah.
and the fact that if he couldn't walk, I thought is no, I thought it was Achilles. It looked like it's an Achilles, not.
Yeah, but even if it's Achilles, he's gonna be out for a
Yeah,
while.
yeah, yeah. They're not like, boy. Achilles is bad. Achilles is really bad.
Yeah.
Achilles is I don't know. It's difficult to say.
But this is what I mean about this
it's
team,
very
yeah,
difficult to
that
say.
just gets on my nerves, yeah. If we just killed off the 5-0, I don't think none of this would be happening.
Yeah,
The defenders would be chilling.
yeah. No, no, no. It's. I mean, I don't know. Like, I mean, I simply don't understand. For me, what I would have done is, if we're gonna bring, what you should have done is you should have taken off Sabitzer, pushed Bruno more forward, and he should have brought on Ericsson. I think that's what he should have done.
I think Fred should have come on as well.
But and then you could have just then afterwards, after the 80th minute, that he could have brought on Fred. Or I don't. I simply don't understand. I mean, it looks
But
like
as United fans, do we agree that I think half this squad we need to sell in the next year or two? I think half the squad we need to sell and replace.
SSB to ACS LOL. Keenan says SSB to 8 says may not always find a way to do this to themselves. Like literally, like I don't think Sevilla did anything today. I genuinely feel like
It
Man
was
United
two own
did
goals.
two on
Two
goals. Yeah,
own goals.
I genuinely feel like Man United scored 4 goals today, and we. It's like Man United. We love to make things difficult for ourselves. There's nothing that Man
Sevilla,
United
are,
is simple.
they're rubbish, man. They're rubbish.
No, it's
But
just like,
why are we
bro.
giving them confidence?
Nah, bro. Bro, we couldn't. This is one game. You know, I, this is one game that I hoped. Like, I was like, hopefully, Rashford is not playing. This might be tough. But once Sabitzer scored the 2 goals, I was thinking this is the best thing that could happen to Man United, because we have tough games coming up. We have a FA Cup semi-final that we're playing against Brighton in the 29th. So
We're
the
not
more
beating Brighton. We're not beating Brighton. I already know we're not beating
no,
Brighton.
but so what I'm saying is like we I know we're playing Forest in the weekend, which should be a easy game. And then so yeah, so it's like we play Forest on Sunday. On Thursday we play Sevilla again, and then on the weekend following that we play. I think that's how it is. It is. Is that it? Yeah. So on Sunday the 16th we're playing Forest. Then on Thursday the 20th we're playing
Sevilla again.
Sevilla, and so we don't have a game. No, we don't have a game that following week though. But it's interesting. That's interesting.
Maybe they might. What about the FA Cup? That's the FA Cup.
Oh my god! Oh my god! Oh my god!
What happened?
No, oh my god! Oh my god! Oh my god, bro! So we're screwed, bro. We're so screwed. We're so screwed. We're playing Forest on the weekend. Then we're playing Sevilla away. Then from a week from Sevilla away, we're gonna play Tottenham Hotspur on a Thursday. Then on the weekend we play Brighton in the semifinal.
Yeah, especially now, Lissandro. You might can get away with it because Shaw's good at centre back, but Varane was
Shaw's
injured, and
injured though. Shaw's injured. That's what Malassia's playing. Shaw's injured. I don't
that's
think
what.
Shaw. I don't even think Shaw even made him to the bench, bro. Shaw has like a. I think he pulled his hamstring.
What's up with these players? They keep getting injured. Like, what's up with
No,
this, man?
but I'm telling you, bro. I'm not gonna lie to you. It's not. It's hard to blame Ten Hag on that one because we play too many competitions. We play too many
Yeah,
competitions.
but that's the thing about Ten Hag. He made the conscious decision. Let me play all these competitions. Cool, I understand it. You're ambitious. You want to win everything, but we don't have the squad. We don't have the
Yeah,
facilities for that. We don't
yeah.
have the
I
facilities for
mean,
that.
Rashford is gone for I don't know how long. Martinez looks like he's gone for the. Hopefully, I don't, bro. But
I think it's gonna be rest of the season. Even if it's
yeah,
Achilles, I
yeah.
still think it's gonna be rest of the season.
I don't know how long Varane is out.
Yeah, but Varane, let's say Varane, we need to get rid of him. He's too injury prone. We need to buy a new center back next year anyway.
I mean, I don't know. No, if Martinez's injury is bad, then what does that say about Martinez's future? Because you don't know. You saw Virgil van Dijk coming back from a terrible injury.
Yeah, but that he came from an ACL. ACL's a lot worse. Like
Yeah, but
ACL
then
is.
they're saying ACL though, so I don't
I,
know.
I don't think it's ACL, man, because I've seen a lot of ACL injuries. It was not his knee. ACL's your knee. It wasn't his knee. It
Yeah,
looked like it was his Achilles. So I don't think it was. I
I
don't
just
think it was that.
it just makes everything so difficult for ourselves. We're in still in two competitions, and we're still fighting for the
Yeah,
top
but this is
four.
what I mean about Ten Hag. Yeah,
I just now the away leg to Sevilla becomes a massive game where he cannot afford to rest any players. I mean, forgot about resting players. Do we even have any players to play? Like we're back to Lindelof and Maguire now.
yeah, but that's the thing. Ten Hag. I would have rather you just put the youngsters in the Europa and just go for top four. Like, who cares about Europa? You need to prioritize something. You can't go for everything. We ain't got a squad for that to do that. We can't go for four
I
competitions.
just, as much as you could say that, I feel like if we would have killed the game up, I don't think none of this would have happened. I
Yeah, but
think
this is not new though. Yassir, we've been doing this all season. If I've seen how so many games
Everton,
where we don't
Everton,
kill games off. We don't kill
Everton.
games off.
I don't know how we got. I don't know how we ended up beating Everton 2-0. How did that game end 2-0?
How is that 2-0? That's what I'm saying. We don't kill games off. We never do. This is why some of these players we need to get like a that's why I'd rather we need to get like a bags man next season. Like someone that's just if
I just, for me, bro. Here's my issue. You say we need to get rid of all these players, bro. I remember last summer we lost a lot of players, especially on a free. So I think we lost.
oh yeah, I said them players we lost on the free, they're better than the players that stayed.
So yeah, that's Ibs. So listen here, we lost
We
Pogba,
lost Matic,
Cavani,
Pogba.
Cavani, Pogba, Lingard, Matic. I don't know who else it was, but it was like a long list of players that we lost.
But yeah, I said those players we lost, are they not better than McTominay, Fred,
But
Weghorst? I'd rather have Cavani than Weghorst.
but Ibs, here's my point, and here's my point. Man United lost Paul Pogba on a free. We
Yeah,
lost a player which was our record signing in our club. In our club's history, we lost him on a free. And we did
yeah,
nothing to replace him. The only we replaced them with Ericsson. Man United, I'm telling you this, we don't sell players. That's not what we do here. We don't sell players. We don't sell players that we want to sell. We don't. We simply don't. A lot of players leave. A lot of players
yeah.
generally leave. Like I don't think I remember a time where the manager didn't want a player and we ended up selling. I think uh, Lukaku, he forced his way out. I think Alexis Sanchez might be the only player where I think we forced out, but I think that was also a mutual decision. I think Sanchez wanted out as well. Alex Telles, I don't. He didn't. We didn't want to sell him. We just ended up loaning him out because like he wanted to leave as well. Pogba left on a free. Cavani left on a free. If Cavani wanted to stay, we would have signed him. If Pogba
But why did we
would be
loan
off
out?
the
Why
contract,
did we loan out Eric Bailly?
Eric Bailly, there you go. And it's like I don't think Man United. We don't sell players. We don't do that. It's
That's the Glazers. That's the
we don't,
Glazers. I don't. I
bro.
don't think. I
If
think it's
we
the
paid
Glazers.
Luke Shaw, who's injured right now, a 4-year contract.
Yeah,
Why?
stupid.
Why? When we could have given him a 2-year plus an option for the club for a third year. So you keep on
But
for
that's
two
the
years.
Glazers. I'm telling you, it's the Glazers. Like this is why everyone, most sensible people, they want them out because they do this every time. They keep players on contracts that they're not smart. We're gonna give them high wages. That's why we can't sell them.
We were
We can't sell these
negotiating.
players. It's high wages.
We're negotiating a new contract with De Gea. Why?
That's crazy. That's crazy, man.
Why don't we just okay? Let's let De Gea go, one of our highest wage earners. Let him go. Let's get us a new goalkeeper. No, we don't want to spend the money on a new goalkeeper when we have a goalkeeper. That's how they think. We're trying to. I think Diego Dalot is also down to his last. I think he's about to leave for free in the summer.
Now
What?
he's got a year extension, but I
Yeah,
personally, I don't think no contract should be signed until we see what happens with this ownership situation.
I think Fred as well. I think maybe Fred is this summer as well. And
Yeah,
I
well,
think,
sell Fred. We can upgrade on Fred, man. We can
but but
upgrade on Fred.
but but Ibs, we don't sell players. We rather give players new contract and keep them than sell them. We don't do that. We don't do that. The thing is, and here's the thing: no one wants to buy Man United's trash. What I mean by that is, no one wants to buy players that Man United don't want. Like no one wants to do that. Like I don't understand why, especially Man United fans. We're like, oh, let's sell this player, sell this player. A lot of times, a lot of clubs they don't sell players that they want to sell. A lot of times they sell players that other clubs want. Like you look at the summer, that's why a lot of the summer, a lot of big players move. You had Delit leaving from Juve to Bayern. You had Mane going to Bayern Munich. You had what you call it, all these players like Anthony and Martinez that left from Ajax to Man United. Like a lot of times, a lot of the players that end up moving the summer are players that I wanted by other clubs, not players that no one likes. So
Yeah.
when I hear when people say let's sell this player, let's sell that player, how? How do you sell a
No,
player?
no, no. But the thing is, yes, yeah. That's why I want when if new owners come in, they need to just start fresh from the beginning. Like, cut your losses. Just sell these players. Cut your losses. Get rid of not sell, but in the way like do whatever, loan them out, um, terminate their contract. Just cut your losses because you're wasting your time. Like, you need to just start fresh from the beginning.
Yeah, I just don't know. For me, I'm so disappointed today.
But
I'm
yeah,
just
that's it. Can I ask a quick question?
yeah. Go
Do you
ahead.
think Ten Hag is like too loyal to certain players? Like,
Yes,
I feel like he's too
yes,
loyal. Like, we've
yes.
seen these players from last season. Like, we know how they behave.
But but
Like,
but I feel like two things. Two things. I feel like it's a bit unfair on Ten Hag because Man United is a very toxic club. I'm not gonna lie to you. Man United is an extremely toxic club, and the Glazers and the people that were in charge of the club, especially the footballing people, which is like Ed Woodward and the people that are in charge of pretty much the football operations. Ed Woodward now is Richard Arnold and John Murta. I don't think they've done a very good job, and running the football end of the of the club. Because what ended up what the situation that Eric Ten Hag came into is we have a whole bunch of players that are on big wages that have and then mixture of players that have just arrived versus players that have been here for a long time. And for Ten Hag, he needs to go in there and he needs to everyone is expecting him to do miracles with the players that he have. People say yes, he spent money, but I don't look at the money. I am looking at the player that came in versus the player that went out. We lost. We don't. We didn't. We went into our season with Martial as our primary number nine, and Martial and Ronaldo. And then we all know what happened with Ronaldo. We've lost midfielders. We lost both Matic and Paul Pogba. So we were very light in midfield. So we ended up signing two midfielders in Ericsson and Casemiro to replace Paul Pogba and Matic. Then we lost a center back in Eric Bailly, and ended up signing Martinez. And then we ended up loaning out Ahmed Diallo, um, and etc. And then we ended up
yeah,
signing a winger. We ended up signing a winger. So what ended up happening, what Man United did was like literally we lost this place. we signed these players. Like we lost Lingard, so we end up signing a forward player. So we really didn't do anything to improve the squad. We
Yeah, yeah.
generally
Like
didn't.
for like.
People think we did, but we generally didn't. We just Man United just lost a lot. We lost a lot of players. We just tried to replace as much of those players as we possibly can, but we didn't do anything to add to the team. We needed to add to the team, and we didn't. Now, now we're
Yeah.
looking at a situation where if Casemiro falls, is suspended for 4 games like he was, there's a massive drop off. If Ericsson gets injured, there's a massive drop off. Martinez now is injured. There's going to be a massive drop off.
Looking
You know,
bad.
Rashford,
Martinez one is looking bad, man.
yeah, Rashford gets injured. Martial gets injured. That's a massive drop off. That's what we're seeing. What we're seeing is yes, we improved the squad, but in the rest we added. We signed players, we spent money, but people are not understanding that we lost a lot of players in the summer. What we just
Yeah,
added
but
was we just added. We didn't even add like for like. We just added more players. We just added players, so we didn't have our squad would have been too small. Our squad would have
but
been
does Ten Hag not know like he can rotate? Because let's for example Martinez. I know he's our best player, but he plays every single game. Every game he's there, he plays. I'm not saying there's certain games we played like in the Carabao Cup or something like that. You don't need to play Martinez. You don't need to play every single player. Like we're playing Nottingham Forest. He's playing Martinez. We don't need to do that. I think Ten Hag doesn't understand like the intensity of the Premier League. Every week you're playing intensity. You need to rotate. Like you
uh,
don't need to play these same players every week. Otherwise, look what happens now. Everyone's getting injured.
no. I don't know, bro. I understand what you're saying, but we've seen it doesn't matter who we play. If we don't have Martinez, if we don't have Casemiro, if we don't have Ericsson, or we don't have Martial, the drop off is so bad that every game we play it becomes
But you could
we
certain
can
games you
win.
can get away with it. Like if you're facing relegation teams, you can get away with it. You don't need to always play them every game.
Bro,
Like every game he plays Martinez. I don't think Martinez has been like just had a rest for one game.
no,
He's played
to be
every
honest,
game.
I think with the my whole, I think with Martinez and Rashford, I think I do agree with you. They have been overplayed 100%.
Way overplayed.
Keeman said it's not unfair on Ten Hag. Yeah, so this man has been protected so much. I get it. It's his first year in his back, Kabuki bone. He messes up. I mean, we are calling him out. Like his decision making in terms of his substitutions, the fact that it looks like he went for all cups now. And the thing is, bro, and this is one thing, Ibs, I feel like he got really wrong. Is now you're in a situation where the fans are not going to be happy if we get knocked out of these cups. If we, you know what I mean? If we would have got out of the cups earlier, then
Yeah.
Man United fans would understand that okay, you know what, we don't have the squad for it, etc., etc. We understand, but
That's what
now,
Mourinho did. At least you know Mourinho in that 2016 season, we had either a choice: go for top four or go for Europa. Mourinho was like, I'm going for Europa. It's the easier way. It's the easiest way. So Premier League, he took it. He didn't take it serious. Premier League, but that's what you got to do. You can't prioritize all of them. No one has the squad for that.
but
We're
now,
going for 4 cups.
but now, but now, but now he's see that's the thing. Now he's in a situation now. You are expected to be Sevilla. You are expected to be Brighton in the semi-final, especially in the semi-final. You expected, even though Brighton's a good
Listen,
team, even
you see
even
the way
though
Brighton played.
no, no,
I don't think we're being them.
No, Ibs. I understand that, but irregardless, this is Man United playing in the semi-final of a FA Cup. When you get to the semi-final, Man United are expected to win. Simple as. Unless you,
Listen, we
unless
have you want to rock Maguire and Lindelof to Brighton. We're gonna go rocket
oh,
Maguire, Lindelof to Brighton. Like that's not looking good, man.
oh, it's looking terrible. Oh my god, it's looking bad. Oh my god, I don't know, bro. Bro, Isn't I don't know. I really don't know. I'm 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 I'm,
Yeah,
I'm lost
man.
for words, bro. I'm really am lost for words. I just for me it's we'll get into let's get into player rating because it's I don't know what else to say about this game. I don't know what else to say about this game. I mean, there's gonna be some players I actually want to talk about as well. Um,
There's one in particular.
I don't know if I'll talk about the same person, but we'll see. We'll get into it. You can see this, bro, very well.
Yeah, yeah, I can see it. I can see it.
All right, David De Gea. Maybe this is the guy you want to talk about.
Um, I can't blame De Gea for either of the goals. Like, I wouldn't say it's his fault either of the goals because it's like, what can you do? Like, Malacia deflected it in.
It did
Uh,
hit off of him though. It did. So the goal is the own goal. It is down to like the own goal was given to David De Gea, not Malasia.
yeah, yeah, but the thing is, Malacia touched it and it hit onto De
Yeah,
Gea. I didn't think he had enough time to react. It was too quick.
yeah. I don't. I didn't. I know. Hindsight's 2020, but I genuinely feel like if Malasia, if you're not gonna get there in time, then don't touch the ball, type of thing. But it's
Listen, man,
it is what it is.
Malacia, we'll talk about him, innit? I'll give De Gea, I'll give him
He did have
six.
a save as well, so I mean, oh my God, we could have been 3-2 down. That's crazy, but
Yeah, I'll give him six. I'll give him six.
yeah, I agree with that. I mean, I know cannot blame him for either goal. I mean, the second goal was just a brilliant header by Maguire. Maguire's header is better when he's playing when he's in our own box compared to when he's not when he's in the opposition box because his headers when defensively are very good. Not this
I don't
time.
understand. Why doesn't he use Lindelof these days? He prefers Maguire.
I think I think Maguire is a little bit better. I mean, I don't know. For me, I don't know. It's very hard to tell. I think Maguire. I don't. So here's the thing. I don't think Maguire had a bad game. We could get into Maguire, but I don't think Maguire had a bad game. I really didn't. I thought when he came on, he was not bad at all. Um, I think he was. It was a bit unfortunate with the. Well, actually, we'll come back for the Maguire. We'll come back for Maguire. Um, let's talk about our boy Martinez. Martinez. I think
Usual. He
Martinez.
played well.
What's so sad about Martinez? He's candidate for player of the season, bro.
Yeah,
Really is, bro.
easily,
He's
easily,
been that good. He's been that good. Um,
easily.
I thought he was good, man. I think if Martinez was still on the pitch, we would have won that
Yeah,
game.
we would have held on to that. Yeah, we would have
Yeah.
held on.
Um. What you?
Um, I'll give him. I'll give him a seven.
His partner Varane.
It's not that much. Like, I'll give him a six.
Yeah. I mean, I don't. Okay, I'll say this about Varane. I don't think Varane. I'm noticing that he's not really that good on the ball.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. I
I
knew
mean,
that from Madrid days. He's not good on the
yeah,
ball.
he's not that good on the ball. I think there was a bit sloppiness from Varane as well. I thought especially towards the end of the first half, I thought he gave the ball away a couple of times. He just didn't look comfortable on the ball. I think that's something that Maguire is better than him. Than I generally believe. Um, but he did get off injured, so I don't know. I give him a six. I'll give him a six. I thought this guy had a good game.
This. Oh, I'm just seeing this Ten Hag quote, man. Damn.
What he say?
Send it to you on Twitter.
All right,
Um,
let me just.
it might be an ACL. Damn, man.
Yeah, 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 yeah. Oh wow. Oh wow.
Goes from bad to worse. Oh,
Yeah. So that's why I don't know. That's crazy though. Like if it was his knee, then why was he grabbing his ankle?
people are saying metatarsal.
That's so weird though. Like I watched the game and that looked like an Achilles. Because because I've seen Achilles injuries a lot.
Yeah.
That looked like the Achilles. Because
Yeah,
he
they have
grabbed
to
his
do
ankle.
scans. They have to do scans. It
And
looked like Achilles.
because the thing is, with Achilles injury, they like because I watch a lot of basketball, so um
Yeah, LeBron gets it. Yeah.
I think it was Kevin Durant got Achilles, and what should we call it? Kobe Bryant ended up getting Achilles as well. And they said that a lot of times with the Achilles injury is like it's like a pop, and it's like a lot of times no contact. So you hear like a pop, and then like you hear in your Achilles, and you fall down, and it's crazy. Like metatarsal, hmm, metatarsal injury, really?
Yeah. Same
Oh,
metatarsal.
okay, okay.
I don't think I still think he's gonna be out for at least couple months.
I mean, hopefully it's not as bad as we thought. I really pray. Hopefully it was maybe a strain or something like that, and he cou- and the tendon got stiff and he couldn't move it. He couldn't put on pressure on it. Maybe he just needs. Maybe it just got inflamed, and he just needs to ice it and stuff like that. I don't know. It's just weird because if it's not, I don't think I've seen any other injuries like that in my life. How do you injure your metatarsal?
Yeah, it
Like,
was a weird injury because
yeah,
it's not like no one touched him. He
yeah, no
just
one touched you, so how? He literally had the ball, unless it was maybe it was a contact that what happened earlier that he played through adrenaline. That can happen where sometimes something might happen and you might just play it off. You just play, and then when the adrenaline kind of wears off a little bit, and like you feel that pain, you're like, oh my god, like I've heard that happen multiple times. I mean, we just gotta wait and see. Uh, so yeah, Wan Bissaka, bro. What you saying about him?
it wasn't. I wouldn't say it was his best game because they were attacking a lot
Yeah,
through his side, but I would give him.
no, I feel like he defensively he was good. I think he's defensively
Yeah,
he was
I'll
good.
just give him a basic five. Basic five.
Basic five. Okay.
Mm.
I think it was a six. I think he was better than Malacia.
Yeah, but Malasia. Let's we'll get to him. We'll get to him.
Let's get them now. Malacia. Nah, got
Um,
cooked, bro.
that's zero. Malasia got zero.
I don't. I'm not. That's a bit harsh. I'll give Malacia two. Uh,
Wait, yeah, I said, did you see what he was doing?
Bro, zero is like he did cost us the goal. I think.
He didn't do nothing the whole game, and he
Yeah,
was
I
just
think
on
he
the
had a
ball. He
shot
was
as well.
poor.
He had a shot as well to make it 3-0, and it was just a terrible, terrible shot. Um,
No, he was terrible. Yes, he was terrible. Man. He
yeah,
was terrible.
I'll give him a two because he put on his kit. He came on. He ran around. That's I'm gonna be nice.
so, so
It's,
for
it's,
wearing the
it's
shirt,
Ramadan, bro. I'm gonna be nice, bro. Um, Casemiro.
um, so wait, just quick question. So for wearing the kit and the boots, that gives you a basic two, like plus two.
Yeah, like you get like you get like a two. Like for me, because here's the way I think about it. A five was an average game. A six was like a decent game. Seven was a good game. Seven is like a good game,
Yeah.
and then anything above seven is like, man, you've been really good. So if I'm going down, 5 or 4 would be like you had a bad game, but it wasn't that bad. A 3 is like you had a bad game. A 2 is like nah, you had a horrid game. A
But I
one,
don't know what he did. He didn't attack well. He was awful, like attacking wise.
I think when the game was 2-0, I think when we were comfortable, I think he didn't have a bad game. But I think I think he when the game got a little bit stretched and we got more pressure put on us, they did attack from his side, and he was a weakness for us. So that being said, that's why I give him a 2. So you came on. I don't. I think in the first half he didn't have a bad first half. I just think in the second half he was just horrendous. So
I
I
don't know about this guy, Malasia. I feel like he's.
I told you, I told people about. Listen, I told people, and I told people, and I told people. People said Malasia this, Malasia that, Malasia this, and I said, ah, I don't know if because here's the thing. If you're being brought in, I don't know. He just got brought in for a little money. I know he's still young, but for Man United, we need, in my opinion, someone that is better than Luke Shaw. Because if there we don't bring someone that's better than Luke Shaw, then Luke Shaw will be our number one. And I feel like at times I think Luke Shaw is a brilliant player, but I feel like at times he let us down. He does. I think at times in the game or his absence. Today, I think we needed Luke Shaw very bad, like desperately. Especially the fact that, especially when Martinez got injured, Luke Shaw could have easily slotted in and in his position, and we could have had Lenga on the left as well, and he could have instructed Lenga to be more defensive, and I feel like we would have survived. Um, but you have Malasia, and I feel like Malasia A is not versatile. B he doesn't do anything going forward, like anything. Like at least Luke Shaw gives you ability going forward, and C
Yeah, yeah.
he does have lapse of concentration. He does so. I genuinely feel
I
like
don't think he grasped like, people. That's what I understand about players from Eredivisie. Like they don't understand in their league. They can be lackadaisical. They can be chilling, relaxing a bit. But when you come to the Premier League or when you come to European competitions, you have to be awake 100% of the time. You have to be awake. And I don't think he's not grasping that. Like
100%.
sometimes I see him, he's sleeping. Like he's not awake.
Yeah, 100%. No, I agree with
Like
you.
that goal there. What are you doing? All you need to do is just corner of your eyes. Just look.
I,
That's it.
I think that's also an issue I have with Anthony as well. I like Anthony.
Yeah,
I thought
yeah.
he did well today, but then he does have that sense of like I mean, not a lot, not as much as Malaysia, but you have to be on it for 100%. Like you
Yeah.
have to be on it, like no, like you need to go for it. Like since once the whistle is blown, you have to go for it. There's no like
Yeah.
taking it easy or anything like that. And but but we'll get into Anthony Casemiro, bro. I thought Casemiro had a I don't think he had a good game. I'm not gonna lie to you, bro. I don't think he had a good game. I thought he was sloppy in possession. I felt he he had a presence in midfield because I won't say he didn't have a presence in midfield, but I feel like when the game kind of started getting out of hand, Casemiro didn't do anything to kind of put out the fires. Could have easily took a couple of tactical fouls and could have easily, you know,
Yeah, but Casemiro, I feel like he was a bit of ring rust. Like you could tell he hasn't played for a while.
yeah. No, no. I mean, yeah, but I feel like that's just an excuse now because,
No, no,
um,
but he played. I feel like first half he played well.
yeah,
First half he played well.
no. But then my issue is first half. A lot of people played well. I genuinely believe we had a lot of our players really had good games, but My issue is when now the pressure on us, and I feel like a lot of the pressure we put on ourselves, we was self inflicted, and I feel
Yeah,
like
yeah.
Casemiro was part of that as well. He was giving away balls for no, like, missed, has sloppy touches. I just feel like he had a sloppy second half, and I feel like he contributed to um putting ourselves under pressure, and the goal comes from him getting beat in the air. That's literally where
Yeah.
the second goal comes from. So I don't know. I mean, especially the fact that when we went to 10 men, I thought Casemiro would have been a key guy where you slot into center back position and you kind of guide us through that period, and that didn't happen. There was I was looking around. He's one of the one guy. He's probably the guy that you look to, and in a situation like that, to say like, "Yo, we need to weather the storm. We need to see this result through." And
But it's more of a team thing. Yes, don't you think it's more of a team thing? Because
yeah, but
this team, I don't understand them. Like, when we're under like pressure, they give the ball back straight to the other team. I don't understand. They don't know how to like
I feel like
keep the ball for a couple
Casemiro
minutes, slow it down a bit. They don't know that.
no, but here's my point: is I think yes, you can say you can say it's a team thing, but when I look at him specifically, you don't expect that from Casemiro. And I feel like Casemiro was part of the problem as well. Do you see what I mean? I feel like he contributed to that as well, where he kept giving the ball away and he couldn't keep possession. And like we needed, I think Man United, he's one of the few players that this is what I expect from Casemiro. We're under the cush, right? Casemiro gets the ball, he hauls up the what you call it, gets the foul, boom, sits down, takes a breather, allows the game to calm down. You know what I'm saying? Pushes up, gets the ball, rotates the ball, gets the ball, shields the ball, gets fouled again. Gets Sevilla player booked. Keep the time thinking. Slow down the momentum. Slow it down. Because none of one did it. No one did it. No
No,
one.
but he was doing that in the second half because I remember in the second half he was getting the ball and he was playing off to Anthony. Anthony hit the bar second half.
No. I feel like when
It
we
was a
went,
period of the second
yeah,
half. I
when we
don't think it
went
was the whole second half.
no, when we went down the men, especially when we went down,
Yeah, 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 yeah.
I feel like that was bad. I think that was when no one, not a single, neither Ericsson, neither Sabitzer, neither Casemiro, and these are like the senior players. None of the players had the idea of listen, guys, we're 10 men. Let us slow down the game. Let us kill the game off. No, we just allowed Sevilla just to do what they did, and they end up scoring a goal. So for me, I give Casemiro a 6. I thought for his first half, I thought he was a 7 to an 8. In the second half, I thought there was a big drop off, so I give him a 6.
Yeah, yeah. I would agree. I would agree. I would agree with that rating.
Um, Bruno.
Bruno played good. I think Bruno played good. I'll give him a 7. He played good. He didn't do much wrong. I'm hearing that he was taken off because Ten Hag was saying apparently the referee told him that they were close to getting another yellow, so he took them off. So I'll give him a 7. But I I I I don't know, man. Like
No, I feel like I understand he is close to getting another yellow. They ended up going to down to 10 minutes. Anyways, like it's funny. Like it's weird. I feel like you're gonna lose. You're gonna lose Bruno in the second leg. He's your captain. You don't. I feel like don't you trust him enough to be like, listen, Bruno, chill out a little bit. Let's see this game off. We're winning 2-0. Get get a third, and let's kill this game off. Cause I'm not gonna lie to you. I thought the next player that probably would have scored up was probably Bruno. Bruno's that type of player that like he'll probably get you that third goal, or he create that third goal for you. You take off Bruno, and I mean Ericsson is good, but he's just not up to speed yet. He's been gone for so long, and yeah, man. I mean, I don't know. It is what it is. It happened. So I agree with that 7. I thought Sabissa, well, I mean, probably was our man of the match. I mean, the guy was on fire, scored 2 brilliant goals, and could have had more. And yeah, I think he didn't do anything wrong, in my opinion. Yeah, it's what you're saying about Sevilla, bro.
They were like very, very good, excellently taken. Overall, yeah, he played good. He played good. Like, rating, I'll give him maybe 7.5, even around
Yeah,
there.
I'll give him an 8 because he scored a brace. So I'll just give him an 8. Um, so let's start off with Jaden Sancho.
I don't know about Sancho, man. Like,
Yeah, this is a player that
he's
I
a
want.
weird player. Like, he's
I think,
very
I think,
weird. Like, I
I
feel
think,
like
yeah.
he's a weird player. Like, he's like he's scared sometimes. Like, he's scared to try things. Like, sometimes he's running towards a player, then he stops and passes it back. Like, I'm like, take him on. Take a shot, do something. Like sometimes he has opportunities, first half, to take a shot. He passes it back to the Malasia and the left back. I'm like, what are you doing? Just shoot. Like he passes too much. Like
This
he
is the
doesn't
player
take
I
enough
wanted.
risk.
This is the player I wanted to talk about. I don't. I agree with you. I don't know. Sancho is such a frustrating player. He's so frustrating because he does good things in the game, and especially in the first half. You know, he scored, put the ball in the back of the net. He was offside. I was like, wow, that was a bit of a shock to me. To be honest, like first minute he scored the goal, I'm like, whoa, like the Sancho's out here trying to score goals today. What's going on? And
Yeah.
I think because Sancho is on the left, Sancho, I'm expecting him to be more a goal scorer on the left because he's a right footer. So he won't go on the outside and all that stuff. I mean, he could, but he'll probably more. A lot of times, what ends up happening is he tries to come inside. But if you're coming
Yeah.
inside on your right foot, you might as well just take shots at goal. And the thing is, like, he has good opportunities to take shots on goal. He simply chooses not to take them. And,
Yeah, he doesn't take risk. He
and
doesn't take risk.
bro, we get in, and the thing is, what Sancho, what annoys me is his decision making in the final third is so bad, and it's like at times, like you said, it's like he is terrified. Like he comes
Yeah.
to the final third, is like, oh, what should I do? What should I do? And by the time he decides what to do something, it's always the wrong thing.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And I'm like, bro, you get into because he gets into the final third on good opportunities, good space, and you're like, bro, just put it in bottom corner, curl it. Like this is something that he has so much ability. He has so much ability that I think he has more ability than Anthony. But Anthony has more of that. I'm gonna score today. I'm gonna score goals today. I'm trying to score goals today, and it's weird because like I don't get it. If you don't take shots, if you don't score, hit take a chance, you won't score. And I feel like
Yeah.
at times he tries. It's like at times he waits too long on the ball to see if a pass will like he can make a pass when there's no pass to make. So it's like, and then by that time the opportunity is gone, the momentum is gone.
Yeah. Yeah.
So he's a very frustrating player. Um, I
At
thought,
least Anthony tries. That's the thing. Anthony
yeah,
tries.
but the thing is, like, I think James Sanchez has more ability than Anthony.
Yeah, but Anthony, he'll take he'll take he'll take 5, 6 shots. He wouldn't
Yeah,
like even if he misses one, he'll try it again.
and the thing is, like, if how many times We get the ball. He's in the final third. He could cut in, shoot easily, and he probably will score. And then he doesn't. He doesn't do that, and it's crazy. Like
Yeah.
I think
And
I think
he's got pretty good shooting as well. Like his shooting is
yeah.
good. So I don't know why. Like
I don't get it. I
I
don't get
can't
it.
use the excuse. Oh, you're not confident. Listen, you either got it or you don't. Like
And the thing is I feel like he doesn't is strange. And Dortmund and during Dortmund when he was playing Dortmund, he was very very aware of his surroundings. I feel like at United he doesn't because there was a chance where we could have made it 3-0 where it was like in front of he was in front of the goalkeeper and he went away from goal
yeah,
and where he could have, if we would have had a mental picture of where Sabitzer were, that he could have even tried to backheel it into the path of Sabitzer. He could have done something as fantastic like that. But the thing is, like, he had his back turned to goal, so he didn't see Sabitzer standing there, and he went away from the goal, and we ended up like the chance was lost then. And
even remember the Malasia one where Malasia made the overlapping run and it was open and he misplaced the pass. It was easy pass and he
and
just
the thing,
completely underhit the
and
pass, like completely.
because I feel like for him it's like he waits for the pass. And the thing is like when he waits too long for the pass, then it's like if the pass is not perfect, then it's like a lost chance. And I don't know. It's just for him. It's like he just thinks too much on the ball. And the final third is like one thing I say about one thing. If I was a coach and I was giving advice to the forward player, I'd be like, make up your decision in the final third in a matter of seconds.
Yeah.
A matter of seconds. Don't think too much on the ball. If you're gonna pass, pass it. If you're gonna shoot, shoot it. It doesn't. If the pass doesn't do well, it's okay. If the shot doesn't go well, it's okay. But make a quick decision. And he doesn't. Oh man, he gets the ball in the final third. It's like he waits to see things to open up. Without, but then that's the thing. Things when you get the ball, the things you already have the space. Either you run and you create something that way where you run and you draw plays and you dish it off, or you get the ball, you shoot the ball. But he doesn't do that. So I'm gonna give Sancho a 4. I thought in the second half he was horrendous. He was terrible.
Yeah, yeah, it was horrendous.
Yeah, what you're saying is what you're gonna give?
I was gonna give him a 3. Like
Yeah,
he was just I don't know, man. Like sometimes the attackers, you notice with even Martial, he gets the ball, he kind of knows what he's doing,
yeah,
but thing doesn't do that. Sancho, like he takes too long. Like sometimes we can be on a counter, one, two, quick pass. He slows the whole thing down. He just, I don't know if his brain is in the same wavelength as everyone else. But I'm like, you've been here 2 years already. You're supposed to know how things work.
yeah, 100%, bro, 100%. Cause like, bro, like I don't get it. Like, I'm not gonna lie to you. Think like football is not that complicated. If I was a coach, I would always tell my players that you have three options. Don't have more than three options. If you're in the final third, you either pass, you either driving, or you shoot. And once you get in the final third, you make up your decision once you get the ball. So like, so you make a decision before you get the ball. Once you get the ball, then you make then you make the decision. Like you have, that's why you have players that are like brilliant. It's like all people say, oh my God, Iniesta sees the pass that no one could see. No, Iniesta already has a mental image. Already scans around, sees what's going on. So by the time the ball gets to him, he knows what he's gonna do. He already made up his mind. He doesn't think twice about it. But that's the thing is like it's like Sancho. And it's weird because I've seen him not play like this at Dortmund. I'm seeing him play instinctually. I seen him play quickly and make up his mind early. And at United, it just seems like he's the type of footballer that thinks when he gets the ball. He doesn't think when he doesn't have the ball. And it's crazy to me. It's like it's not that difficult. It really isn't. Um, So you said I said four. You said three. Yeah. So let's just in the middle. I guess 3.5. Um, that's what we're gonna go with.
Yeah,
Anthony. I like Anthony a lot. I really, really do. I thought he
yeah,
had a good game today.
yeah,
I
yeah.
think,
He had a very good game. Yeah,
yeah,
I think he played
I
well.
think he was a bit unfortunate to take him off. I don't like when I didn't like that he took him off because I think every time he takes Anthony off, it's like we lose something in the game. We lose the intensity in
Yeah,
the game, especially in the attacking threat. We lose the intensity, and he brought on Alanga and who no who else he brought on Palestri, I think. Um, I don't know, maybe maybe I would have brought on Palestri for Jadon Sancho. I would not have brought on Alanga. I'm sorry. Alanga is simply not good enough for Man United. Um, I thought he
yeah,
was.
yeah,
I think I would give him a 7. He was unfortunate not to score a goal today.
yeah. I would agree. Like he played good. Like he was actually trying to go on the outside for once as well. Like he was good.
Yes,
He was good today. He was good today. He was good.
I think
Like last couple games, he's been good. He's been good.
yeah, I think he lost a little bit of his way when he had uh, that scuffle with Acuna. Um, I thought,
Yeah,
yeah, but other than that, I thought he was really good. And I don't know, like Tanha took him off. I thought Sevilla was tiring, and I thought that we could have easily got. I thought he could have got the third goal. I don't know why he took him off. I really don't. Especially looking at the attacking options we have, we don't have a Garnacho, so it's
yeah.
yet another player that we could have used today at home. So
I know. I can't lie. I think the way Garnacho was playing, I think he would have eventually took over Sancho's spot, man.
yes,
Because the Garnacho has no fear. Like he just goes for it.
yes, yes, yes. So what you giving Anthony for a play rating?
I'll agree with that. I'll give him 7. I'll give him 7.
And Tony Martial today, I thought he terrorized Sevilla in the first half.
Tony
I,
Martial was good, man.
yeah, I thought he ripped Sevilla to shreds in the first half. I thought he did kind of lost his way in the second half. Um, I don't know, man. Like I was very, very upset that he got taken off. I understand he just came back from an injury, but I don't that just a drop off between him and Veghorst is night and day. It's night and day. Um,
That the I don't want to ever see Weghorst again, man. He came on for 20 minutes and he was awful.
bro, our level went down so dramatically when he came on. When him and Alenga came on, it was probably one of the worst substitutions we've did is to impact the game in a long time. Like I'm not gonna lie to you, I think bringing on him, Ericsson, and Alenga really, really turned the tide for Sevilla. I felt taking off Bruno, Martial, and Jadon Sancho. Even though I think Jadon Sancho, we give him a 3. I still would have kept. If we're gonna take off Jadon Sancho, bring on Palestri. Don't take. And then we ended up taking off Anthony as well. So it's like, yikes.
Yeah.
Um, I give him a 7. What you giving him? It could have been an 8.
Martial,
Yeah.
I can't give him. I'll give him a 7 as well. I was gonna say 7.5. He was like Martial was. I didn't think he did anything bad today. He was very good.
Bro, we lost everything, bro, when he got off. Like, we took off
Yeah,
him, we took off a front 3, we took off a front 4, we took off front Bruno, Sancho,
I
Anthony,
know.
and Martial. And we were shocked that we were hanging on. It's crazy, bro. It's absolutely crazy. Um, then still, yeah. So I think there was a triple. Was it a triple sub where he?
Yeah, yeah. Ericsson,
Yeah,
Langa, and Weghorst.
yeah. So, but the first sub that happened was Varane came off at halftime
Yeah,
for Maguire. I'm not gonna lie to you. I thought he was unfortunate in that own goal. I thought Maguire did well when he came on. Um, I just think that it was just unfortunate that when Martinez got injured, and I felt Malacia pretty much cost us a first goal. I don't know. I thought Maguire had a good game. Um,
Um,
I
good
think
game for Maguire. Is it that high? A good game for Maguire.
okay. I mean, I won't argue against a six. I think it was like a. I don't think it was a seven. I think it was like a 6.5. I don't think it was a seven.
I'll give him a six. I'll give him a six.
So yeah, because the thing is, I feel bad for McGuire because I think the circumstance pretty much a lot of things because both of the I know the goal hit off his head. I don't think he knew anything about it. Even though that's one thing I don't like about McGuire is McGuire is not. He doesn't. He's so reactive. He's not proactive. He doesn't anticipate things. So when things happen, it happens when when he doesn't expect it. But as a center back, I mean, that might be extremely harsh, but at the same time, it's like a lot of clown stuff happens to McGuire.
This
So
that's what I'm saying. But you know Maguire as well. Yeah, he talks too much. Like I feel like he brings it on himself. Like he talks too much, and then stuff like this happens.
yeah, let's just move on. I guess six is okay. I mean, he unfortunate for the own goal, but it is what it is. And then yeah, so the triple sub. So Martial came on, Weghorst came on. What we giving Weghorst? Because I'm giving him a zero. I thought it was horrendous, man. I thought he was so bad.
Give mine. He was terrible, man. It was terrible.
I thought
Like
I thought another player that was equally as terrible as Alenga. Alenga,
yeah, Elanga was terrible, man. Or even Ericsson was terrible as well.
yeah, I think Ericsson was bad as well. But I thought Ericsson, but as bad as Ericsson was, I thought he did something. I even though I mean, it's same could be said about Veghorst. I guess Veghorst did something. He linked up the play, but I just feel like these three substitutions were just it just took our game from this to this. It just dropped. The level our levels just dropped. And then the only outlet we had was Anthony, and then he decides to take up Anthony for Palestri. Make it make sense. And I feel bad for Palestri because I like Palestri, but Palestri coming on for arguably probably one of our best performers. I don't know.
Oh no, man. This game just got me a head loss, man.
Yeah, I mean,
Typical United, man.
I'm
Typical.
not gonna lie to you. I don't know, bro. Like it's so bad because we can literally get knocked out not by Sevilla. Like it's not now. It's like, oh my god, we're in trouble. Like we went from being in a situation where like, man, it looks like we're in the semifinal and of the Europa League. Wow. So we're probably going to be playing Juve, and that's going to be an interesting matchup. To
Wait,
now,
did Juve win today?
yeah, Juve beat Sporting today.
How was the score?
It was 1-0. Bro,
Uh,
you don't, bro. People. I'm not lying to you. I'll be keeping my eye on the Serie A table, bro. Juve, if Juve didn't get the points deduction, they would have comfortably be in the top four. They would have been second. They would probably be like
yeah, yeah, yeah.
a few points off of Napoli. Like,
Oh no, no, no. Oh
yeah.
no.
So they on. Well, actually, they had a little bit of a dip lately, but Allegri has done a fantastic job with Juve this season. Like 15 points. Like if they had 15 points on the 44 points they have now, they would have had 59 points, which would have give them would have been second. They would have been second, bro. They would have been
I'm
second.
not scared of Juve, but it's just our team. We do bozo moments. Like we do some stupid
No,
stuff.
I just feel like it's We are weird. We're such
Yeah,
a
we're our own worst enemy. Like
yeah.
we do it to ourselves.
We are not serious. Like when Man United are serious, we're a serious team. We don't. We're like a very unserious. We play like a very unserious team. Like we're not serious, man. Like how we allow Sevilla to get back in this game. God knows how we allow Sevilla back in this tie. God knows how we didn't end up winning at home. Like how did we end up drawing at home to Sevilla?
But the fact is, we if we even check our XG, we only scored 2 goals. Like I think Ten Hag needs to take them to every single player. We're doing finishing drills. Like these guys don't know how to finish. We missed
Yeah.
so many chances.
So
Like
what you're saying with Palestri? I think Palestri was NA.
yeah,
I don't know if
I
it was
can't. He
everything.
didn't play that long,
Yeah,
so
and I think as a collective, I'm gonna give the subs Christian Eriksen, Weghorst, and Alanga. I think I'm gonna give them a two. I think I'm gonna give them
yeah.
a two altogether. So like you can give like maybe half a rating to Alanga, half a rating to Weghorst, and probably a one for Eriksen. I think they were that bad. I think as a collective
Yeah,
team.
Ericsson was bad. Yeah,
And then our manager, Eric Tanag. I think this is on him. I really believe this is on him. I think I think as a manager, you have to. I know he probably does this in the dressing room, but I feel like with Ten Hag, I think enough is enough, especially with this team. I think this team needs like at times, especially during the game, I think they needed a kick in the butt. They need to be like he needs to be visibly upset with them and needs to start shouting and stuff like that and you know make be upset, because the thing
I
is,
think he is. But the thing is, sometimes as well, like these players, like
but
the
this is
game's there
unacceptable.
for you to win. Like
But I think the players need to understand this is unacceptable. Like this is seriously unacceptable. From a game that you was comfortable to draw the game is unacceptable, especially for a team like for this team and club a size of Manchester United. This is such an unacceptable performance. This was an unprofessional of performance.
yeah, yeah.
Unprofessional for you to
But
be.
are we surprised? Are we surprised?
I am. I'm shocked. I'm absolutely shocked
No,
because
but I'm saying, are we surprised by these players?
yeah.
I'm
Well,
not. I'm not. These are the same. Majority of these players are the same ones from last season.
but
I'm not
here's my
surprised.
issue. Here's my problem, and this is why I kind of feel bad for Ten Hag. We know these players. We know that Fred and McTominay are not good enough. We know that Luke Shaw is not dependable enough. We know that Diego Dalot, in my opinion, is simply not good enough. And Juan Pisaka, as good as he is defensively, that attacking wise, he's not the greatest. We know that something is not right about Jadon Sancho. We know that what you call it if for, in order for you you have to take a risk in these games. We know that that we can't afford to take off Bruno Fernandes if he's having a good game because no other player on our squad has an impact like Bruno Fernandes. And if you take out Bruno Fernandes and you bring on Ericsson, Ericsson better be doing the job. If he doesn't, then we're screwed. When we also know that, like he needs to tell and be upset with these players and tell them that they need to take more chances, especially to Jadon Sancho. But and also at the same time, what I will blame him is why take off Anthony? Why play, bro? I'd rather he play with Anthony down the middle. Played Alenga on the right and put anything other than playing Weghorst. If we're gonna play Weghorst, then play Weghorst at the 10. Don't play him as a 9. I just think it was terrible, man. It was so bad. Um, but anyways, bro, it's Ramadan. I'm fasting. This is an hour and 14 minutes we've been talking about this game. It is what it is. With Man United, I'm upset. But at the same time, I'm fuming. At the same time, I'm like, it is what it is. We seem to lose players left and right. We seem to get players back. Then we end up losing players. Like how we were in a situation where we end up getting Casemiro Ericsson back. Casemiro was gone for 4 games. Ericsson gone for months, and now we have Martinez and Rashford gone for long periods of time, and probably Rafael Varane. That's crazy. It's so crazy. And Luke Shaw as well. Luke Shaw. This is the second game in a row that Luke Shaw has missed. I don't know. Do you see us going through before we leave? Yo, Ibs.
Yeah, can you hear me?
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Do you see us going through?
Yeah, we'll do it, but it'll be an edgy game. I think we can do it like it'll be like a 2-1. It'll be like a 2-1, 1-0.
Yeah,
It'll be an edgy game.
I think it's gonna be probably like a 1-0. I think we're gonna be lucky.
Yeah.
I think we're gonna be
But
extremely lucky.
top four, listen, top four is not guaranteed, man.
Not anymore. Not anymore,
Nah,
bro.
nah.
You think for the season, bro? This could be it for our season, man.
Yeah,
Like
this could be it, man.
this can be like no Rashford up top and no Martinez.
I can't watch Lindelof and Maguire again, man. That's gonna be bad.
Yeah, I don't know, bro. And I don't know, Maguire, Lindelof, and then David De Gea as a goalkeeper. Wow.
Yeah, man. But yeah, I'll leave you to it, man. It's
Bro,
Ramadan anyway,
how's
man.
Ramadan going for you though? By the way,
Alhamdulillah, good, man. It's going quick though. It's crazy.
it is, man. What last night we prayed. I prayed Tahajjud the 22nd night. So
Yeah, tonight's odd night. Yeah,
yeah, it was crazy. Like on it was yesterday. It was Wednesday, bro. So my family, I took my family to the airport. Yesterday, Wednesday. Um,
yeah,
so it was like after Tahajjud on the so it was Tahajjud for the
yeah,
21st, and then so Tahajjud for the 21st. Then after I prayed Fajr, I was so tired. I ended up taking my family to the airport around like 7 or something like that. I came home and I went to bed, bro, around 7 o'clock, bro. Then I ended up going to work around 3, and then I was so tired. I went home and I couldn't go to bed, bro, because 2 hours later, I had to. I was like an hour and a half later. I left and went to the mosque again. So, bro,
yeah, man.
my sleeping pattern is finished, especially for the last. It's non-existent, bro. So yeah, no, I'm in an empty house now by myself. No one, everyone's gone. Everyone's gone. Everyone's
What they went on holiday?
They went to Umrah to do Umrah.
Okay,
Yeah, so
mashallah, bro.
yeah, so my dad left the country around like February.
So
So
you don't want to join them?
I can't, bro. I just don't have the finance for it right now, and you know what I mean. So I'm right now I'm kind of saving up for for some other stuff, and it's a little private stuff that I'm gonna tell you about it in the DMs and stuff.
I think from what you're saying,
Yeah,
I
yeah,
can
yeah,
kind of
yeah,
yeah,
yeah.
yeah,
So it's just that because of that is coming up, so it's like I just didn't have the finances for to do the Irma because Irma is pretty much expensive, So
It's definitely, especially
um,
from America. America is more expensive, isn't it? From I
yeah,
think for us is like 1,000, but I don't know how much it is from America.
bro. Just I think they got a cheaper flight. They got like a cheap flight. They left from Chicago, so Chicago and from Chicago because we live in Minnesota, so they left from
Yeah.
Chicago to they found a cheaper ticket from Chicago to Dubai and Dubai to Saudi Arabia. And
I heard it's like way cheaper if you go from Somalia though. So someone was
yeah,
telling me if you go
yeah,
from
no,
Somalia,
no.
it's
My
way
mom
cheaper.
told me. That's what my mom told me. My mom told me was like, "Yo, next time we're leaving for Somalia, because like this ain't it. This ain't it at all." No, it
Yeah,
was
yeah,
expensive, bro. And then like they literally, bro. And then there was a couple of people that were coming back that was telling us about it and all that stuff. Um, give me 1 second. Let me end the broadcast. Let me end the stream. Um,
yeah,
so yeah, because we'll continue talking about this in the background.
yeah,
Um,
yeah.
But anyways, guys, this is it. This is the Man United versus Sevilla post match review. A game of no, I can't even say two halves. A game of pretty much from the 16th minute onward, Man United had control. Then around the 70th minute, Man United completely lost control. Once the goal went in, um, that was created by none other than Jesus Neves. Oh my God, Jesus Neves created the
Former
goal.
City player.
Your former City player created the goal, and then Martinez went down. May not ended up playing with 10 men because Ayrton Hawks already used up all the substitutions, and then a header from a Sevilla attacker that went off of Maguire ended up beating David De Gea. So the game ended up in 2-2. And yeah, and all Man United has all to do away to Andalusia in Sevilla. So um, hopefully Man United goes through. I think Man United will go through barely. So does Ibs. I predict 1-0. Ibs says something like 2-1 or 1-0. And we
Yeah,
shall
around
see.
there.
I will be back. I believe the game is next week, right? Thursday? Yeah, next week, Thursday.
Yeah, next week. Next week.
I'm gonna do a stream, and I'm also gonna do a stream for the Nottingham Forest and Man United game as well. Ibs, if you're around, I'm gonna hit you up. You're always welcome to
Um,
join, bro. And that'll be it for me today, guys. Anyways, guys, peace, 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 peace.
peace, peace.